YouTube. This is Lorenzo making a video about the Disney College phone interview. And the first thing I want to do is shout out to everyone who made a video about the phone interview, because without you guys, it would have been all bad. And, if you guys are thinking about doing the phone interview or already have one coming up, I encourage you and tell you that if you do not research Disney, look up videos, look up possible questions that they're going to ask you, it's not going to work out. If you want it and you want to work at the Disney College program, definitely research. So thank you guys, whoever posted the video or posted any links. My interview lasted about 27 minutes, and there was nothing on there that if you research will be hard. The only thing was they asked a lot more questions than I expected them to ask. My interviewer, her name was Christine, and like everybody says, they're just the nicest people in the world. They're, really helpful. They try to calm you down. As soon as I talked to her, I let her know, as soon as the phone rang, I started getting really sweaty. And made her laugh, and then she we got on with the phone interview. Something before the interview starts, like I said, make sure you research the questions. I know someone made a video, I'm not sure who it was, but she posted actual possible questions, like a good amount of possible questions that could be on the interview, and I'll put that in my description box because that was super helpful and it really helps. So something that I encourage you guys to do is when you find those, when you guys click on the link, research Disney, write bullet points for each. Don't have a scripted answer because you don't want to sound, like you're reading off a paper. You want to actually, sound real and not robotic. They want, enthusiastic college students that want to work at Disney, not robots. So when you get the questions, write down some bullet points for each answer and practice. You guys have to practice. Find your mom, your dad, your brother, your friend, have them call you and actually practice, because you don't want to be stumbling over your words and saying or like too much, because that it just makes you feel bad and it could bore the person interviewing you. So when you do write down your bullet points, definitely get familiarized with the Disney lingo. Like I found this in another video. You don't call customers customers, you call them guests. You try to upplay everything. Don't be negative during your interview, because look, they want someone who's positive and looks for the positive in everything. If you've been in a stressful situation, well, yeah, I've been in one, but I was able to do this. Build yourself up. Okay, definitely, like I said, the basic questions are going to get you through this interview, because she didn't throw a question that I stumbled upon with my answer. It was definitely all something that you could answer. First question right off the bat: why do you want to work at Disney? You guys, most important question, because without this, if you sound robotic and you don't have a good answer, it's not going to be good. So, like I said, one, you want to tell them, basic why you want to work at Disney, because you love Disney, because it brings back good memories and you'd like to, give back to the place where dreams do come true, Another one is relate your major and how this could help you, because it is a college program. They offer internships, they offer classes that can help move you up. So mention that. One that she was really big on was definitely your roles. Know your roles, the ones that you want to, because if you don't know what you're talking about, that's a mark off against you. And something else that was kind of tricky that they did was they went through the list of my possible roles that I wanted, and they snuck like custodial work or something that I didn't even put in there. And I was like, oh well, still I would do it, but just know what you want, because you don't want to get stuck with something that you don't want. And my top four were attractions, the front desk at the hotel, a cart cashier, and a guest greeter. So know those roles and why you would be good at those roles, because if you know that, if they ask you small questions about those roles, like, oh, if this happened, or if you're in attractions, have you ever given a speech in front of someone, or oh, how has your work experience helped you to get to that role? And I've had a lot of experience in retail and restaurant, so something that they focused on was cart cashier. Oh, so you've worked with food. How do you handle stressful situations? Can you handle money? Those basic things. So know the roles and why you would be good, and be able to answer small questions off those roles. Something else that they were extremely big on also was the Disney look. I told them, I know about the Disney look, and I know that it's a big part of working at Disneyland is, being well groomed, well presented, well mannered. But I also have tattoos. So be honest with them. Let them know, oh, it's, this large of a tattoo, it's this big. And, they were nice about it. And she said, well, we have different options that we could do to, to hide those tattoos. But be honest, because it would suck to get accepted. You go there and then they find out you have tattoos. I don't know what would happen. They'd either make you work as a custodian, or they would, maybe not let you work, and you don't want to go through all that for no reason. So be honest, be truthful, know about the Disney look. Would you comply with it? I mean, they have long sleeve shirts, so I'm sure it would be fine. But I hope this helps you guys. Just make sure you research, know why you would be good for the Disney College program. Oh, one more thing. At the end, ask at least 2 to 3 good questions. For me, this was kind of hard because I did that part last minute because I saw some video and they were telling me, oh, make sure you have a good question at the end. One that I asked was, because I am a business major, how would this help me? What classes could I take? And they're really helpful. They can answer your questions. So have 2 or 3 good questions and research, write down some bullet points, and you should be good. All right, you guys. Wish me luck. They said 2 weeks. So, as soon as you guys do your interview, I'm sure it'll be about 2 weeks until you hear back. So until then, peace.